What's going on, guys? A little Jasmy talk this evening for you. This evening, this afternoon, whatever, wherever you are in the world this morning. Um, anyway, so I get asked the question all the time. How much Jasmy should I hold, Rob? Well, I mean that depends, right, on a lot of different factors. How much money are you planning to invest in this cycle? How much can you afford to invest in this cycle, for starters? Secondly, what is your goal in terms of how much money you want to pull out of this cycle? 10x, 50x, 80x, 100x. Like what's your goal here in terms of how much money you want to make, right? Because these things play factors. So, and it also depends on your strategy for exiting the market as well. For example, me, I like to dollar cost average my way out of the market the same way that I dollar cost average my way in. Well, similar, right? I'll use Jasmy as the example here because that's what the video is about, right? So people ask again, how much Jasmy should I hold? Well, if you're lathering your way out of the market like roughly 10% at a time, right, which is what, in my opinion, you should be doing. Um, so, for example, let's say you have 100,000 tokens, right? And it gets to $1. Well, I mean, you should be taking out 10% at a time on your way up, right? So again, if it goes to $1, well, if my goal is $1 anyway for the target price of the peak, right? Well, then around 46 cents, I'm probably going to take 10% of my bag and sell it and take profits, right? And then I'm going to wait for, I don't know, 54 cents, right? Or something like that. And then I'm going to sell another 10%, right? And I'm going to do that all the way up to $1, right? So if your goal, for example, is um, like, I don't know, man, if you want to make, if you want to make, $500,000, right? Well, then, I mean, the smart thing to do would get about a million tokens, right? And make sure you're exiting around 50 cents, right? Because here's the thing, I know you're sitting there saying right now, well, why would I exit at 50 cents if it's going to go to $1? Well, it might not go to $1. There's no guarantees in crypto, right? Look what happened with Dogecoin in the last bull run. Psychological levels are extremely powerful on the charts, guys, despite the fact that you might not think so, right? Everyone was convinced Dogecoin was going to $1 in the last bull run. It got to like 72 cents and then crashed. And nobody, like a lot of people, did not take profits, did not lather their way out. And they ended up holding all the way back to like 7 cents or something like that, right? So you don't want to be that guy because then you're stuck holding for another 4 years through another bear market and bull market, right? That's why you dollar cost average early. I front run the market personally with all of my projects. So that's why I allocate X amount of money to accumulate extra coins to get the goal that I want to get, right? Again, so with Jasmy, it's 10% at a time. However, you should know with me, I am only going to sell about 50% of my Jasmy bag in this bull run. 50% I'm going to keep until 2029, 2030 because I do believe in the team. I believe in their KPI goals, and I believe in them making Jasmy a household name. So they did it with Sony. They can do it with Jasmy, in my opinion, right? So it all depends on these factors, guys. So when someone says to me, how much Jasmy should I hold? Well, what are your goals? Think that through mathematically, right? You're going to have to exit early, right? You're going to want to front run the market. You don't want to be trying to get your sell orders filled at the same time as everybody else, right? You want your sell orders to get filled when people are actually still buying, when FOMO is high, right? So, like I said, 40, 50 cents, you start DCAing your way out of the market. So, act accordingly in terms of how many coins you should be holding, right? Um, a few 100,000 is always a healthy bag to have. As always, though, guys, none of what I say here is financial advice, and so I can't tell you exactly how many to buy or anything like that, right? You have to do what you have to do with your money, and I got to do what I got to do with my money, right? But I just tell you my plans, my strategy. That's how I handle things, and it's worked out pretty damn well for me so far. So. Let me know what you guys think. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, guys. Click the join button to become a member of the channel. We have Sundays members only live streams. We drop microcap gems. You don't want to miss out on those. We help you with your exit strategies, your profit taking, and your portfolio structure. And you can also join the Patreon for all that and more. And follow me over on X. I will see you guys in the next one.